Hi, Shoebox friends. Today I'm going to be organizing my items that I currently have. I have been accumulating different items the past couple months, and I have ordered some new bins that are clear. And I'm planning to go through what I already have, some of my themed items, and just some miscellaneous items. And since we live here in Florida, we don't have basements, so it's a little bit of a challenge to use the available closet space and storage space that I have. I'm going to do my best to get everything organized, and I hope by the end of this video I'll feel a lot better and things will be in much better shape for the upcoming shoebox season. So let's go. So here is the closet space that I'm currently working with. And we just got these new shelves put in, so they will be really nice for organizing the bins. And in these boxes here are more of these clear bins that I ordered. So they are just the right size to fit nicely on these shelves here. And they're see-through, which will help when I put my items in there. So I'm going to start by taking some of these clear bins and going through my different themes that I already have started and getting the themed items organized first. Currently in this closet here, I have some of these blue bins, and they have my themed items as well as just some miscellaneous toys. So I'm going to get these down. It's not as helpful since I can't see what's in them. And I heard a really good idea from Trish at Bird Feed. She recommends using these 2.5 gallon jumbo bags. This is the Hefty brand, but she puts her themes into bags, and that way she can see them and see what's inside and how full the bag is. Once the bag is fairly full, then it's ready to pack the box. So I really liked that idea. So I'm going to get these items out now that I currently have in these blue bins and start organizing them better. Okay, so I'm going to open up the first themed bin that I have and just kind of show you it's not very organized currently. So I would usually just kind of open this up and pull everything out to see which themes that I have. And I threw these little dinosaurs in here for possible dinosaur boxes. I have these from Valentine clearance, and I thought they were really cute. So they're right on top, and I know I have some other dinosaur items in here. But usually I just pack things into grocery bags, but it's not as easy to see what's inside, and it's just kind of thrown in here. So I'm going to get my Hefty bags and start filling them by the themes that I have. And then as I fill them up, I'll put them in my new clear bins and just kind of line them up as I go. So let's see how much I can get done with organizing these themes. The first bag here is sloth themed. So I have a sloth stuffed animal here, and I'm going to put, this is my wow gift. I got this little cutie at Family Dollar on sale. And then I have some other items that I've been finding. This is on Valentine clearance at Hobby Lobby. I also have this really sweet book. I don't remember exactly where I found that. I did this last year. I included some of these sloth stuffed animals as almost like the babies of the mom. So I found them again at the Dollar Tree this year and liked that so much last year that I decided to do another sloth box for this year. This was also on Christmas clearance. It's a slap bracelet. It's called a wrist hugger. So it's a little sloth that hugs your wrist, and the child can wear it around. So I thought that was cute. And then I just have some stickers. So that's all I have so far for my sloth themed bag. And I need more to fill up a shoebox, but this is a good start, and it'll help me to see what I still need as I'm packing packing and shopping. So there's box number 1. I'm going to go a little quicker with the rest of these to just start organizing quickly, and I'll show you at the end how it turns out. I also had this sloth Christmas coloring book to add in as well. After working at it for a little while, I finally got all my current themes organized into just 4 bins. These bins now hold 18 different themes, and I already feel so much more organized. I created these super simple labels to tape onto the front. They list which themes are inside each bin, and I can easily swap them out as I finish the old themes and start new ones. Here's a peek inside one of the bins. I really love this and how it turned out, and I think it will help me to stay focused on completing the themes I already have started before starting new ones. Thanks again, Trish, for this great organizational idea. And now let's move on to some of the miscellaneous toys and items that I need to get organized as well. These are the 2 different sizes of bins that I have to work with. I know I'll need the larger ones for certain items that I have in bigger quantities, such as my collection of stuffed animals. Even though I donate a lot of the stuffed animals I find on super clearance as fillers to the processing center, somehow I still end up with quite the collection. So I was able to take all my extra plush and fit them into 2 of the larger bins. It was actually really fun to see everything I had in my collection and to start thinking about possible future box themes, but I'm keeping myself accountable and not packing any new themes until I finish the ones I've already started. I also like to hang on to some of the smaller plush for shoeboxes that already have a wow item, but could use something soft for the child to snuggle with. Stuffed animals are such a great addition that you can include in every shoebox for that extra fun factor. And I almost forgot this whole basket full of puppies. Aren't they just the cutest? Finding this really showed me how much I needed to get organized to keep better track of all my supplies. These little guys will be absolutely adorable in some of the 2 to 4-year-old shoeboxes. And there you have it, 2 full bins of extra stuffed animals. And now it's time to move on to my next large bin, which will be for vehicles. I've collected quite a few nice quality ones over the past couple of months. I especially love these larger monster trucks for the younger boys. I'm going to take them all out of their packaging and get them organized in this bin. I have 4 sets in total, so that's about 24 vehicles. I also have some extra Melissa and Doug emergency vehicles that I grabbed on clearance at Walmart, 1 leftover friction-powered monster truck, and these adorable at-work vehicles from Family Dollar. They're kind of like the little people sets, and the little drivers actually come out of the vehicles. So here's my very full bin of extra vehicles. I think I've got enough to last me a little while. I'm also thinking about saving these extra carrying bags that came with the monster trucks. They have a nice handle for the child to hold on to, and I have an extra Melissa and Doug block set that I'm planning to divide into smaller sets for the shoeboxes. I thought these bags might be the perfect addition so that the child can store the blocks and any other toys inside. And on that note, I'll be placing these blocks along with some of my other larger toys into a bin to use for extra wow gifts. It'll be a great bin to have a dedicated spot to pull from when I need a special item to complete a shoebox. Here's my full bin of extra wow toys. Right on top, I have some Hot Wheel Batman cars and also some beautiful Lori and Lace dolls that you can find on Amazon, along with a variety of other fun toys. And now moving on to the next item that definitely needs some organizing, balls. These are always such a fun addition to the shoeboxes, and I've built up quite a collection. I especially love these light-up soccer balls from Lion Wholesale. They're a great size and really good quality, and I've got enough for all my shoeboxes at my packing party, plus extras that I ordered for my individually packed boxes. And here are some of the other balls I've collected. These inflatable ones need a pump, so I usually include them in boxes that already have a soccer ball. I also have some light up footballs from the Dollar General, classic koosh balls, this fun squish attack orbit ball that's filled with sand, not liquid, those aren't allowed, and also a few other fun styles. I originally thought they'd all fit in a smaller bin, but I had more than I realized, so they ended up in one of the larger bins. Which is good though, because balls are such a great item to keep in stock for the shoeboxes. Now I'm getting down to the smaller bins, and one of the areas that really needed organizing was my collection of Barbie clothes and accessories. I have one of these dolls here from Lion Wholesale. Plus, I have a lot of Barbie clothes that I've picked up from the Dollar General and Dollar Tree. I especially love the career outfits that Dollar Tree has had lately. I also have a couple of extra Chelsea-sized dolls, some shoes, and other little accessories. It all fit nicely into one of the smaller bins, which will make it super easy to find what I need when I'm packing Barbie-themed boxes. I've also set up another small bin for miscellaneous and smaller clothing items like socks, underwear, and I had some reusable menstrual pads still in my stockpile. Most of my larger clothing items are hanging in a closet, but it's nice to have these smaller pieces sorted and ready to go. I added jump ropes to another bin. Just like with balls, I think these would be a great item to keep in stock for the shoeboxes. They're fun and active and they work well across multiple age groups. I also filled up a bin with extra miscellaneous toys. These can help fill up the shoeboxes and add that full and fun touch that Samaritan's Purse is encouraging. I also set aside a bin just for combs and other hygiene items. One of my favorites right now are these larger wide tooth combs I recently ordered from Amazon. They're a great quality and really bright in colors. And at the moment, you can get a 100 pack for $26.99, which breaks down to about 27 cents per comb. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check them out. I'm also adding in these simple hygiene packs that I already had put together previously. They have a washcloth and comb and toothbrush with a sticker on the outside. Lastly, I have a bunch of coloring books and sticker books, as well as notebooks for school supplies that need some organizing. I'm going to line them up in one of the larger bins so they'll be easy to flip through and grab when I'm packing shoeboxes. It'll make the process quicker and help me to see exactly what I have on hand. And here it is, my newly organized OCC closet. I absolutely love how it turned out. It makes such a big difference having clear bins and being able to see everything at a glance. Annabeth at Sending Shoeboxes also uses clear bins, and that was also a big inspiration for me. I'm so glad to finally have a designated space for OCC. It's definitely going to help make my packing process more efficient. I hope this video was helpful and gave you some ideas for organizing your own shoebox items. If you have any tips for tackling the never-ending OCC organization process, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!